today with me. Her name's Aylin Pelin-Onar, and she's proudly represented Turkey and North Cyprus as a professional in both these countries, where she's been a guest speaker on several international platforms, from the Gem Blue Las Vegas to the Barcelona European Convention. Her outstanding achievements have qualified her as the only Turkish woman to have set stage on such a platform. She's been honoured with International Circle of Excellence Award 2018, number one sales professional of Turkey and Cyprus 2016, 2017 and 2018, number one International Master Franchise Sale Association, number one International Master Franchise Sales Associate 2015, 16, 17 and 18, Sales Professional of Europe 2016 and 17, number one Professional of Europe 2018 and number one Social Media Influencer of Europe. Welcome to the main event.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here, and thank you so much for welcoming me.
That's quite a record of achievement.
Yeah,
which is why I wanted to talk to you. I mean, there's so many awards that you have there.
Yeah.
And we said that you're originally from Turkey, but you're living in North Cyprus now.
Yeah, very long time now, 15 years now.
And is that because you're married to a Cypriot?
My husband is also from Turkey, but he was working for a very international company. He was working as a general manager, so I got married and I had to move over here from Izmir.
Yes.
So I was doing the same business in Turkey. I kept on doing in Northern Cyprus as well.
Doing a little bit of research on you online, and you went to a university in Izmir as well.
Yes, 2 universities.
What was your subject then? Because that must have been right at the beginning of your career.
It was totally different. I just studied first. Actually, I graduated from Dokuz Eylül University about business administration and politics.
Well, it's similar. It must help you a lot in your work now.
Yeah, but politics not.
Depends on what country.
And at the second university, I graduated about public administration and advertising.
So again, that would have helped
with your business life. It really helps.
Okay, now you're a bit of a rocker.
Oh yeah.
With your choice of music, I was surprised. And we've got some great choices. The first one we've got is Queen and The Show Must Go On.
Yes.
Was it difficult to choose 6 for this week, or did you know which ones you wanted?
Actually, yeah, the all those songs are nice, and it really they came from my heart.
From your heart.
Yeah, they are my road songs. While driving, I'm always listening to those songs.
And singing?
I don't prefer to sing.
because if you'd have said yes, I'd have got you to sing on the show.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we have got Queen and The Show Must Go On, and as always, we're dedicating this one out to the memory of George Roper.
Great.
He was a guy that I interviewed, and he always used to play this song and he died. So whenever I play it, I give a mention, because his wife's still here.
So Show Must Go On.
The show.
Playing, yeah.
And it's making me go goosey, it made me cry.
I love this song so much.
I was interviewing him, and we knew he wasn't going to make it, didn't we? Really.
Oh, that's so sad.
Makes me go goosey.
That's so sad.
If I hadn't had my arms waxed, my hairs would be standing up. With so many women, he knows things he should never know.
Oh,
our little
so sad for you. You have a very difficult job.
What he doesn't know about women from this place.
Oh, that's it. But you're always working with the beautiful ladies. How come? How come? Şimdi araya
must go on. I'm here with Aylin Pelin-Onar, but I'll just call you Aylin Pelin, because I think that's what most people know you as. And I want to ask you a little bit of background. So we said you're from Turkey, you went to university in Izmir. So when you left university, what did you do? What was your kind of profession?
Actually, I was working for a private company as a sales administrator. So I was basically jumped into the sales business somehow. I don't know, it was something like a coincidence. But I love that business a lot. So I worked, I've been working, I think, around 23 years now about on sales.
So when you said administrator, you just went in as kind of the office girl?
I had a team doing the sales. I was more training them how to do the sales, because I graduated from very good universities. And I had very good relationships with the people. So it was the way to educate people, how to train, how to work on the market, these kind of things. I was doing in Turkey, then I moved to over here and continued doing the same thing.
So I said to you, why did you move here? And it was for your husband.
love.
For love.
For love. I followed him up.
Yeah, but your assistant's here in the studio, and she did mention, I know she was talking in Turkish, that he looks like Sylvester Stallone.
Yes,
So
about
wasn't it-
20 years ago. I hope my husband will not listen to this now.
So you moved here for
Yes,
love.
yes,
And
yes,
then
yes.
did you get straight into sales here when you were in Cyprus? It must have been the time of the kind of property boom as well, was it? We had a little boom,
Actually,
didn't we?
yeah, it was
2003.
exactly the same time, but it was interesting for me because I had to start from the 0 point because the culture, everything was different here. I was doing the business in Turkey, but I have keep on working the same business. I'm doing real estate business, so
Yeah.
I kept on doing the same business when I just moved over here. But I had to start from the beginning. Even I had to learn the regulation systems, the culture, the way people speak, everything, the property types, everything.
And your English is very good.
Oh, you think so?
Very excellent.
Thank
But is
you.
that something you learned in Turkey, or did you have to learn?
I just learned in school.
Yeah.
And I just improved myself because I was very keen on learning English. I know to be connected internationally and globally, I have to know English. So this is the key, I think, I learned. And I educate myself.
Yeah. So when you're doing these sales training courses, which we're going to talk a little bit about, you're talking in English, or do you do some in Turkey as well?
Yeah. Actually, we are working internationally. So when I first moved here, I was working more with the British people.
Yeah.
So it really worked for so much. But now I'm working globally. I have to go to United States. I was in Lisbon last month. So for contacting people, everybody is speaking English. I think is the key language. So
Definitely.
it really works to my business at the same time and for networking.
And so, really, almost all your life, your working life, you've been in sales.
Yes,
That's always been
absolutely, absolutely.
And you've just kind of diversified a bit into the training side.
Yes.
Well, it says here that you're a #1 social media influencer of Europe. So within your time doing sales, the internet started really. So that must have made a huge change.
Actually, it started about 10 years ago with Facebook.
Yeah.
So when I started to use Facebook, I see how people are contacting to each other from different places, locations. Even I don't know you, but I know you now with the social media. And I've been using it that much. Now I'm very active on Facebook, and I think I have followers around 50,000 on Instagram.
That is amazing. 50,000 followers.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really understand much about Instagram. Is that people that see you on there and see that you're, to do with property and they're interested?
Yeah.
Or are you posting about lifestyle?
Actually, I do as a mixture because when you do it just for business purpose, it's boring and nobody wants to follow you up.
Yeah.
But if you just add something from your life, your friends, your family, these kind of things, maybe something you like.
A radio interview?
Exactly. Now we're doing that.
Does that mean that potentially some of our interview or any picture might be seen by 50,000 of your followers?
Exactly. They are going to follow it up, definitely.
I should take my glasses off really then.
But you look beautiful.
And look who's come to see our interview, your friend Engin Dervisher, who was
Hello.
in the control room, kind of influential in, it was actually Nevra Bahieli who got us to get together because she introduced you to Jan, so we're very happy with our colleagues here. Right, let's go into another song. We have got Whitesnake.
Yes, something very, very energetic.
Very, very good. We don't play this very often, but I know some of my listeners will like it. Still of the Night, why, or just one that you like? Any reason particularly?
I like it. I like the music and the energy it gives.
Okay. And you know what? I called Nevra Bahieli and she's Nevra Chala. And that was Still of the Night. I'm here with Eileen Pelham. Now, we've been talking about sales, and there's things that interest me about sales, the psychology of it. And I know you train people, and we're going to talk about that. But is there a technique? Do you see someone, and you see a property or something you want to sell them, and you know that that's right for them? Is there a technique you have where you can close that sale?
Yeah, of course there are techniques.
Because this could apply to anything,
Yeah, I think the key thing here, we are talking with many people from all around the world.
Yeah.
I have really very good friends selling very big properties,
Yeah.
like one of my friends sold Playboy Mansion for $100 million.
Oh my goodness.
So she's a very good friend of mine. We're always talking about the same thing, good communication.
So do you think
Becoming
it's empathy?
a friend
Yeah,
with
being
you.
empathy. Like,
Empathy,
Yeah.
Think first listening.
yeah.
I don't prefer to talk much. First, I would love to listen to people, and I try to grab what they really need. And then if they just mention something, a little word, change everything. So I think it's more about understanding people. We are not really trying to sell something. We are just trying to understand what they need.
What they want.
But it's all about good communication skills, and they need to trust you. If they don't trust you, and it happens in a few seconds, I think, by first sight,
Yeah, I believe
people
that.
decide everything. If I like you, I would love to work with you. If I don't, I can't even, sell or do anything at all to them.
And sometimes you say about, finding out what they want, but I suppose some people don't really know what they want, and you need to guide them that way.
Yeah,
So I used to
asking
pick
questions.
up, what
We
they
have
want.
some certain questions asking. Like, as you mentioned, like a psychologist. Sometimes you have to ask, from their private lives that what they really want. If they want to achieve something, it's about prestige maybe family, about anything. So you need to ask many questions as you can, but more listening about what they will respond.
I wonder who bought Hefner's mansion then for all
Next
that
door
money.
neighbor,
Next
which is
door
very
neighbour.
funny. Yeah.
So it's probably on the market
If
worldwide.
he purchased that one because he wanted to extend his garden for $100 million.
Goodness me.
Yeah, it's very, very
But a
big
nice
sale.
sale for your friend.
Yeah. I think the best way doing the business. See, she was a good friend of them, so she did the business.
Yeah.
She became a friend.
But we were talking off air. Obviously, she had to be in the position to be able to market that property.
Yes.
And you said that you spent 3 years doing a course in the States.
Yeah. I'm doing more luxury training because I'm a global luxury trainer. So, which means that you can only train people about selling luxury properties. But of course, sales is based on similar things. But while selling luxury properties, the training, marketing ways are different. So you have to be in this marketing ways.
And you said that you have to be part of a certain group, otherwise you're not respected. And
Yeah,
you
networking.
Won't be, yeah.
Especially luxury property owners, they have a flexibility about traveling because they have the money. They can do anything they want to, and they can buy from anywhere they want to. So they want to know that if you're flexible as they are, and they want to know if you're globally connected, because most of them believes that not like, in Beverly Hills, maybe my friend sold it to next door neighbor. Most of the luxury property buyers are globally, so they want to know if you're connected to them.
Now, you're sort of number one Turkish businesswoman in this field. Are you one of very few Turkish ladies doing this kind of work?
Very few, very few of them.
I wonder why that is. Is it that they're more inwardly looking to Turkey and, rather than reaching right out?
Yeah, actually, I think we are culturally, we have a, how can I say, I don't want to use the wrong word.
Do you
because
mean more insular?
Yeah, not much, but if you're a man in Turkey, you're more free to do your business about in any way.
Yes.
You can travel, you can dine, you can have your friends out, but as a lady, when you do it, the
More
approach
difficult.
might be a little bit different. I don't want to, hurt anybody else about doing that, but as a woman, you have to be always careful about what you're doing, because they may possibly give wrong meanings about while you're doing your business. So in Turkey, everybody is quite conservative, and they don't give you much courage to do the business. I think it was more in the past. But like examples like me and my friends, and we're, showing the global network and everything, they see good people, good women, business people.
Strong women, yeah.
And it's, encourages the other ladies to do the same thing in any business, because I'm doing social media, broadcasting live sometimes on Facebook, and I'm always talking to people. For any business, I think we need to first trust ourselves, and we shouldn't listen to other people's thoughts,
Yeah.
They stop you all the time. When you want to take a step, they want you to give up earlier. So I think being successful is more related about when you are going to give up or not.
Yeah, and also by doing this, you're a great kind of role model for other ladies out there. You know, especially some who might find it a bit more difficult. You know, if you can do it, why can't they?
Yes, this is what I always believe, and I encourage my people. I encourage all the people that I know. Even I don't know, maybe on social media, most of the time I put these kind of things to give some inspiration.
So when you're training people, you're a number one international master franchise sales associate. Who are these people that you're training? Are they already salespeople that just want to kind of up their game a bit? And are they always women or women and men? Does it?
It's a mixture because there are professionals from everywhere. But for the luxury side, it's a division. So which means that you have to first sell and get experience. And if you're going to get into a division, if you want to be an expert on something, it's about luxury or commercial or projects. It doesn't matter. I'm doing the luxury side. They have to be experienced about selling. And then when they come to us, we show how they have to behave to these people, high-end customers. And marketing tools are really different. And it is even more expensive.
I was going to say that as well, because presumably if you're taking one of these buyers out for dinner or something, and they're luxury...
Many things, many things. Even your look, the way you talk, even the conventions that I go, they are, you know, judging you and they want to make a decision about you. I know there are hundreds of sellers outside. They want to take that property, but it makes us different if you do it something in a different way. I think luxury needs more attention because all those customers are high-end and they want to have respect on themselves, and you have to be reachable anytime.
Yeah, and also I suppose they want your undivided attention.
Yes, this is the thing.
Does it seem like that you have to work on just one customer at a time? You can't have a range of people because you're so focused on that one person who might want to buy.
You can do with many, but you have to organize it quite well. So, which is not very easy because, as you mentioned, you have to be focusing on those people. They want your attention.
Because they're used to it, aren't they? They're used to having every whim catered for.
Exactly.
So you have to give them 100%. Must be difficult sometimes.
It is fun, just fun. I love it. So that's why I don't find it difficult.
That's why you're so good at it. Right, let's go into another song before we talk some more. Guns N' Roses now. You Could Be Mine. Another great track.
Yeah.
One that you play in the car?
Yeah, I just drive fast maybe. That's why.
Fast driver and fast music.
Fast driver, fast music, yes.
Could You Be Mine? Or sorry, You Could Be Mine even. I'm here with Eileen Pellin and we've been talking off air a bit. It's so interesting talking to you.
Thank you.
And you were saying that you've had over 2,500 sales in your career. That's amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Do you keep a log now? Do you tick them off? That's another one, 2,500.
I think now it's 18 years, but I just, done many sales. Some of them personally, some of them with corporation.
Yeah. So I was asking, any stories or any recent ones, and you said you sold a property in Izmir, a very expensive one recently.
Yeah, it was a very interesting story because the owner was trying to sell it maybe almost 2 years' time. And he didn't trust anybody else as he designed the house. It was a Ferrari design home. Ferrari, which is interesting. I've never expected a home to see like that.
So what did it look like? Describe it to me.
It has a very luxury, modern design, smart home. Everything was controlled by computers. And it's a seafront property that you can come with your private boat in front of the house, Even it has a shower, which has been just created for the house, and it's just unique.
So, who was the person who built it? No, you have to tell me what his name was.
He is a businessman in Turkey, in Izmir. I'm originally from Izmir, and I've been introduced from my colleagues to him. And
so he trusted you because Izmir to Izmir, he
Not because of that, because many real estate agents knocked his door because it was an amazing property and it was, unique. And he never trusted anybody else's because he tried to do everything to sell. Personally, he really made a very big marketing on it.
But what we were saying as well, you have so many contacts, don't you?
Yeah.
Worldwide with your 50,000
Actually,
Instagram and
my story is funny because we sold it within 1 week time.
Not to his next door neighbour.
No, he was a guy from Germany, and he was very surprised because he never expected that. We went to the house for a viewing. He asked me if I could be able to help those clients because, you know, they've been referred from other estate agents that I don't know.
What sort of price was it?
It was 6.5 million euros.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yes, and it happened within 1 day. But the story is like that. If you know everything about the house, and if you treat the house like a baby, the house was so unique, but the owner was connected to the home, and he was not so happy to sell it because it was his baby.
Yeah.
So as a professional, you have to stop these people being connected to those properties.
What do they say? Fall in love with money, don't fall in love with property.
Exactly. So he was in love with the property.
Yeah.
But I knew everything about the property, and the guy from Germany, he knew everything about the Turkish market. He came up with a kind of property from Bodrum, and he was comparing with that. And I know those properties. It's because you need to travel and know what we have in the market.
Yeah.
So I just gave the answers to his objections. And
objection handling.
Yeah. I think it's the key thing.
Yeah.
So within 1 hour he made an offer, and within 1 week he has completed the deal.
And what was he like? Was he another German businessman? Was he a pop star?
It is very interesting. I was very surprised because he was a very young guy. He was 26 years old gentleman and doing sport.
Is he married?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't want to.
So he's very into sport.
He is, yeah, and he has chain companies doing trainings for people, fitness.
Yeah.
And in Germany, it's a very well-known company. And he purchased it with his family. Fantastic, yeah.
And is he now living in it? I mean, did he buy it to live in?
Yeah, he wanted to finish it as quick as he can because he wanted to spend his summer now in Izmir. He is in Cheshme now, in that house.
Must give you such a nice feeling, though, when you make the buyer
I was
happy,
very flattered.
make the seller happy.
You know, it's not about the money, but the result, because you're finishing a deal which was on the table for two years.
And nobody else could do.
And he didn't accept any other real estate agents, and he accepted me. And I made a very good presentation, all good answers, and the deal was on the table in a very short time. It was amazing.
So, are there any properties that you wouldn't sell, as in that they're too cheap? If somebody came to you with a little property in Carming,
Great
somewhere,
question.
would you pass it on to a colleague because it's kind of?
We have 25 people working in our office, so we give service about every range. So it doesn't matter if they have a 20,000 sterling property.
Yeah.
Even if they have a 2 million sterling property, we gave all those services. Even I take care of every single step because I do coaching to my team. So in some certain stages, I help them about, how to take the property, how to close the deal, especially by the negotiating side. I help them.
Yeah, because I often think with some of the I said Carmi just as an example, but we're such a beautiful part of a beautiful island.
Yes.
And we're always, advertising our properties here to local people, or maybe sometimes people in Turkey or the UK, some little bit Scandinavia. But, if we went out to the whole world, like people in the States, they would love to live in a little property. They love it.
Here. Believe me, when I was in Las Vegas, I had a speech for the people who were from United States and some European countries. And while I was talking about Northern Cyprus, they were so surprised because our prices are so reasonable, but we have amazing nature, the sea, the view, everything. And people are so nice. It's the safest country all around the world. This is what I have mentioned. And I have a group of people coming from Beverly Hills, 13 professionals in August.
Oh.
We invited them for an inspection.
Fantastic.
Because they want to see. I'm not selling anything. I just invite them.
Yeah.
So when they come, I know they will fall in love I did.
Of
so
course.
They will buy something.
Yeah.
These are professionals who are selling properties, but as a professional, we buy properties. This is how we start actually. So I'm sure they will buy.
And also, once they've been here and seen how wonderful it is, and as they are professionals, even if they just buy themselves, they're going to go and tell everyone else, all
This
their
is
circle.
the thing. Yeah, this
how
is the
wonderful
thing.
it is.
If we are doing this business, I think we should know how we are living first. And believe me, everybody's asking where I'm living, what I'm doing as a lifestyle. They're so curious to know. And then while I'm telling that, I came from Turkey, so it was new for me about 15 years ago. To start up a new life is something quite difficult for everyone. But here, everybody's so helpful, friendly. The climate is beautiful. I feel secure here. It's so peaceful.
That's
So
what we need.
Everybody needs that.
Yeah, but we need more people like you who are able to reach your 50,000 Instagram people plus all the other people.
Yeah.
Letting people know that because they don't
Exactly.
realise.
Yeah.
Okay, another song. And we've got, I don't think I know this one, it's John Bonamassa and it's Stop.
You know Sam Brown? She was
Yes.
singing Stop.
Yes.
This is
another
another
version.
another version. You'll love it.
Great. Interesting. Stop, and I've just been told that our blues and rock DJ, the lovely Roland, plays John Bonamassa, so he's going to have enjoyed that. Right, we're here with Eileen Pellan. It's going so quick, and I'm so enjoying talking to you.
Thank you.
I'm just going to say, actually, I said before the interview, there will be our picture on our Facebook page. You really remind me of Amel Clooney, the way you look.
I'm very happy because she's very beautiful,
She
but
is
she's
very-
very clever.
Well, she's married to George Clooney. You're very clever too. But then also, you said some people say you look a bit like Anne Hathaway as well, and I hadn't thought that, but you do. But
I didn't
definitely,
know that. You just said.
Every time I'm talking and looking at you, I'm thinking Amel Clooney. Now, our listeners will see the picture on Facebook anyway. So I want to ask you now about the future. You're staying here in Northern Cyprus, aren't
Yes.
you? You're based here.
Yes, permanently.
And what's coming up in the future? Are you travelling more this year or?
Actually, we have to travel every year, so traveling is a part of our business at the same time. I have to join into 3 conventions at least in every year, so I'll be traveling most probably.
So this is like networking where you meet your
It is
colleagues.
networking, and they invite me most of the time to speak with the people to introduce our country, which is a great opportunity. I never
Yeah.
missed that. So
Yeah.
I have to go to United States, one of the European countries, and Turkey every year. But about the future plans, we have more trainings for people.
So these are people that already have a sales background.
Yes, they have to.
Is the training here, or where do you do the training?
Actually, the training is happening most of the time either in Europe.
In Europe.
For example, the last time it was in Barcelona, so I was one of the trainers over there. But now it's going to be in Turkey.
So when these people, they maybe find you online, or they know you through other real estate companies, and they ask that they can come and do this training program with you.
Yeah, actually, we don't much invite the people who are from different companies, so they have to be under our
they're under your
company,
yeah.
because the marketing tools and the
course.
network that we use is something just for our company.
Yeah.
But I always connect with the other companies, so I visit them. I do office visits to all real estate companies. They know me quite well.
And do these people have to pay for this training, or is it because they're part of the company, if they've got enough sales
My
behind them?
training is with payments. Sometimes I just give, advices, and I share experience with the people.
Yeah.
So it's just for free.
And the actual course, how long does it take if they're
actual
coming to
course?
do the whole luxury?
2 days.
Yeah.
2 days. And we usually use the best places ever. For example, last year it was in Said Halim Pasha Yalısı.
Where's
You know,
that?
it is in Bosporus.
Yeah.
Very big, properties just by the Bosporus, and
Yeah.
very ancient, old-looking
Yes.
properties.
Yeah.
But it is from royal family.
Like
So we invite
Buckingham
people.
Palace is.
It's like a palace,
Yeah.
yeah. So we invite people to those kind of places, actually.
I bet you want to sell one of those.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have connections like that actually. So we always do cooperations with my friends from all around the world. I can sell from anywhere.
If you could live anywhere in the world, in any house that you've seen, if you didn't have to work, you didn't want to work, and you weren't in love with being in Cyprus, where would you want to live? What sort of house?
It's a very good question, but I think I'm living where I want to, and the house that I have, it was exactly what I wanted to have. So I'm very happy.
I always say that actually. I was at a dinner party with good friends here in Cyprus, sitting by the sea, and I said, if we won the lottery, millions and millions, and not one of us said we'd want to live anywhere else than where we live, which is fantastic, isn't it?
No, yeah. I exactly
maybe
say,
have a bigger house, but I wouldn't want to go and live in the Bahamas.
To be honest with you, peace is the key thing for everyone, because I feel so peaceful here and happy. So the energy it gives to me is very positive. I travel everywhere. I was in Beverly Hills, for example. It's a very luxurious place, and it's just matching with my business, what I do.
Yeah.
All of my friends living in with very big mansions. That's okay, but I just couldn't find them. How can I say? I couldn't find that friendship over there. I just feel happy over here, because even my next door neighbor, they're so lovely people, and you see today I met you, but the way you treat me, I feel like a queen here. So thank you so much. I don't want to go to anywhere else.
No, but I agree, and wherever I travel, and I'm always so happy to come back here to Northern Cyprus, always, and I always have done for the last 30 odd years. Okay, we're going to give a bit of a roundup actually afterwards, but we're going to play one more song. We've got Depeche Mode, Walking in My Shoes. You must do a lot of walking.
Yeah.
So when you're in these conferences, do you always wear high heels?
Yes, always. Not only in the conferences, even I go to the construction site.
It's a discipline. It is a discipline.
I like just being on the high heels, but the workers on the construction site, they are making fun of me.
Funny. Very good, very good. Let's have a look. How bad are they? Oh my God, I can't do that anymore. No,
10,
tall, thin ones.
11, 12 centimeters.
It's a technique.
But while I'm meeting nice tall ladies like you,
I'm
I don't want to look like a dwarf.
No. Very good. We're going to have to get some for Jan.
Yeah.
Get him in heels.
But he's the pocket guy that you can take him anywhere you want.
End of the main event, and it's been such a pleasure meeting you and talking to you.
Yeah, it's
such
a great
fun.
pleasure.
I knew it would be, but it's just so interesting as well. So we're giving a bit of a roundup. So you have an office here in Guinea.
Yes.
And if people Google your name, Eileen Pellin, all comes up on the internet where
That's
you
true.
are. I've seen that. But you've got a Facebook page, and what are your links, your social media links, or your phone number?
Actually, it's exactly the same with my name, Eileen Pellin. I don't know if I need to spell it, but they will find me quite easily on social media. Even on Instagram, I use my name, so it's the same.
I found you this morning when I was doing my research. You're easy to find.
Yes, very easy. It's easy to be reachable.
And so, and anyone can come and see you for advice, property, whatever.
They're always very welcomed, but I travel a lot,
Lots.
so I hope they will call me first.
They will call you first, but also I'm sure if they go in your office, I'm sure
They're always very welcome.
All your ladies are very good, and your guys there will look after everyone.
Definitely. So our company has been chosen one of the best offices. Like, we have Preserving the Trust Award, which is an international award, and we have 100% customer satisfaction award for the last 3 years. So, which means that whoever comes to our office, they will be welcomed so nicely.
Well.
They'll be taken care of in every stages, so they'll be very happy.
Okay, so they can find you using your name on Instagram, Facebook.
Yes.
Anything else you want to give out for a contact?
My phone number, please.
Yes.
Call me, please. And if they want to reach me, who are listening to me, my number is 0533 880 8040.
Fantastic, and we'll have a note of those details here at Barrack International.
Thank you.
If people want to contact you. Well, I want to say to you, thank you for coming in to talk to me, and thank you
so
for
much.
all your positivity and all you do for the TRNC when you're not here at home.
You.
It's really important that people like you go out and get the information out to people about what life here really is like.
But people like you, they give me the courage, so I can do anything, if I want to.
Yeah.
So I have the power from you, my friends like you.
Thank you.
And the gentleman inside who is helping us,
The
John.
Gazzy, yeah.
It's always, giving me support like that.
Well, big thank you to actually Jan for introducing you to me.
Thank you
for
so
today.
much. Thank you.
A bit of a story with the last song, because we've got Okan Ersan that
Yes.
night in Cyprus, and he's. Well, tell me about him.
Actually, he is a very reputable musician all around the world, and he is being recognized internationally. But he is originally Cypriot. He lives in northern Cyprus. He came as a client to me. He was referred from one of my friends, actually, and I recently sold their property. But it is a very nice story because, these people give so much importance to their privacy. They have a music studio just underneath the house, so they don't want to see people that often. They want to work and focus onto their business. But it was really very nice story.
And he gave you a gift.
Oh yeah, it's very special. I'm very happy because it's something unique. He gave his guitar.
It is very so happy
yeah,
with you.
yeah. I'm very happy, and it is very Actually, that was emotional because guitar means so much to these people, and it was a special guitar for him, and he gave it to me with his great albums. It's such wonderful thing that. My business is so fun because I can reach to these special people and you can be connected to them. Otherwise, I feel so lucky and blessed. It is very important.
Well, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
being
so much.
You brought such a lovely aura of happiness and positivity to
Thank
the
you
studio.
so much. Thank
and
you
we're
for
going to listen
welcoming
to
me.
this last track from Okan Ersan and That Night in Cyprus. Thank you, Eileen. Bye-bye.
Thank you.